Ukrainian military has shared a video showing destruction of Russian positions and troops in eastern Donetsk region that is the main focus of Russian attacks. The video posted on Telegram app shows Russian military facilities, shelters, military equipment coming under Ukrainian drone attacks. Russian servicemen seeking to flee from Ukrainians are also destroyed in drone strikes. Sharing the video, the Uglater tactical group under the Ukrainian army said that it partially controls Donetsk region's Razliv settlement that Russians claimed to capture on April 1. The Ugladar group explained that for the second week now, Russians have been throwing troops from 3 directions to capture Razliv. In turn, Ukrainian artillery, multiple launch rocket systems and drones have been destroying Russian invaders who have sought to advance to the settlement. The fields and roads near the village are strewn with dozens of buggies, motorcycles, cars and armored vehicles, as well as hundreds of corpses, Ugladar group said in the Telegram post. According to the Ukrainian tactical group, some of the Russian soldiers in the area hide in the ruins of houses and administrative buildings, often without food or water. Left without any food and water, some Russian invaders leave their shelter, after which they are immediately destroyed, the group said. Ukrainian Air Force has launched another airstrike in Russia's Kursk region. The footage was shared on Telegram channels. A MiG-20 fighter jet belonging to the Air Force struck warehouses where various types of drones and their spare parts were stored with the French-made AASM Hammer bomb, which is distinguished by its high accuracy. As a result, an explosion occurred in the warehouses, and the drones located there were destroyed. It should be noted that recently, the Ukrainian Air Force has increased its airstrikes on Russian army positions in Russia and occupied Ukrainian territories. These strikes are usually carried out with Western-made bombs, which are distinguished by their high accuracy and are provided to Ukraine as part of military assistance. Ukraine will respond harshly to the Russian attack on Sumy, which was carried out on civilians on a church holiday. This was stated by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. On the day of the great Christian holiday, Palm Sunday, Russian troops committed another crime against humanity. They launched a ballistic missile attack on the center of the city of Sumy. Dozens of civilians were killed and injured, the statement said. According to the military, the occupiers are again resorting to their usual tactics. Having failed to achieve strategic success on the battlefield, the enemy is fighting against the civilian population and grossly violating international law, the laws and customs of war. Russia has once again demonstrated that it does not seek peace. Its goal is to sow fear. But Russia will only receive our rage and inevitable retribution. Our response will be harsh. We will destroy the occupiers, their military facilities, weapons and equipment, wherever they may be. Russian war crimes have no statute of limitations. The criminals must be punished as they deserve, the General Staff said. The 80th Separate Airborne Assault Brigade has already shown how it is preparing for revenge. Galician paratroopers published a photo with shells on which is written, "For Sumy." Retribution will not be long in coming. Each of our paratroopers will destroy the enemy with special fury today. Bullets, mines, shells and drones, all of this is already flying at the enemy. The 80th Galician Airborne Assault Brigade expresses condolences to the families of the victims. We share this pain with you, the paratroopers said. The place where the Russians set up a base for the offensive is now ruins and smoke. In occupied Selidovo, Ukrainian aviation struck a high-precision bomb at a multi-story building where Russian soldiers were hiding. The occupiers got what they feared, a precise strike from the sky. Ukrainian MiG-29 uses French bomb. The Ukrainian Air Force carried out an airstrike on an apartment building in occupied Selidovo, where, according to intelligence, Russian troops were located. A video of the precise hit was published by the Telegram channel, Sunyashnik, which is associated with the Ukrainian Air Force. A military analyst at Dead District reported that the strike used a French-made AASM Hammer precision-guided bomb. These munitions were successfully adapted by Ukrainian engineers for use on the MiG-29, Su-27, and Su-25. AASM or Armored Air Soul Modulaire is a conventional bomb upgrade kit similar to the American JDAM. It turns conventional free-falling munitions into precision-guided bombs with a range of up to 70 kilometers. France produces two main versions, Hammer 250 for Mk-82 bombs, 227 kilograms, Hammer 1000 for the more powerful Mk-84, 908 kilograms. It is these ammunition that are actively used by the Ukrainian armed forces to destroy fortified positions of the occupiers, including buildings in which personnel and equipment are located. Selidovo is a key base for attacks on Pokrovsk. According to Deep State, Selidovo is currently being used by the Russians as a logistical and tactical base for an offensive in the Pokrovsky direction. It is from here that constant assault attacks are taking place, the intensity of which has grown to its maximum in recent months. The entire front is burning. The Pokrovsk direction is now one of the hottest. The attacks there are almost non-stop, noted a representative of the Operational Strategic Group, Kortitsia. Airstrikes on enemy rear areas are becoming more frequent, and every precise strike by the Ukrainian Air Force is not just a tactical success, but a direct signal to the Kremlin: no occupier will hide behind concrete walls.